Hello everyone, this is Arul Pushpam and welcome to SitecoreShades. So this video I am going to work on these categories and tag cloud section. So already we have this tag section, but we don't have this category section. So let's create one more template for these categories, and then we will tag these categories with our blog pages, and we can display our categories here. So first step is we have to create the template for this. Go to your template section and then features and then Sitecore shades. Here we can find our blog folder. So definitely this category will associated with this blog only. So let's create the folder here. Let's create a template here, and the template name is categories, right? Category, and then next. Okay. So in the field, in the template, we need only one field, that is category name. So let's give the section name first and category name. And okay, single line text, it's okay. Then save the page and it one more template for the parent folder. So let's create the template, category folder. Next and close. So let's give the icon. Go to configure and then icon, and then more category list, and this for single category. So more icon, and then office, and you can use this one. Then okay, and here we have to create the standard values and then configure and assign, and here we can tag our folder and category, blog and then category folder and then category. And now it looks fine, and let's go the data folder, data, and then insert from template. Let's create a few dummy data, feature, and then Sitecore shades and blog and category folder, category, and then give a name like blog category folder, and insert, and right click and then insert and then category. So nature lifestyle, let's cancel, go to the category folder, and let's create the standard values first, and in the standard value we can use the token for this. So let's give them name. Actually, I don't like to give the category name each and every time. Definitely I have to create the item name with my category name. So let's use this token. So right click and then insert and then category, and first one is the nature lifestyle. So copy this and then paste it here, and let's remove this, and then okay. So now you can see the category name is automatically updated here, and let's create the next one. Next one is our awesome layout. Next one is awesome layout. Let's create it, and let me make sections. Okay, now it's fine, and go to the template section again, templates, and then feature, and then blogs. And in the blog card, we have to create one more folder, that is category, one more field, that is category. And let's give the drop down, okay, drop link, and then save, and go here and then copy and then paste it here, and then save. Let's go to the blog list, and let's connect the blogs with categories. Here I can find the category, creative idea, and then block code and HTML and then block code 5 responsive template. Okay. Now we can find two fields. One field is category and another field is the tags. So there are two tags, right? Social and blog tag. So definitely we are going to use this blog tag, and another field is category. How should I display these tags and categories here? So we can use the existing component, that is the facet component. We can find in the search module, and for that definitely we need a index field. So I will show you. So let's go to this page. Let's open the page in experience editor, and then let's add a component. So let's check the design first, and if I see the design, inspect, and it's in the row. So definitely I have to add it here within the column and add a component, and in the search component we can find the facet. So let's use the facet checklist. We have two filters. One is the filter checklist and another one is the filter drop down. So definitely we need this checklist. So select, and then let's create a folder first. The folder for homepage checklist. Okay, home, and then okay, and let's create a checklist filter here, and the checklist filter name is tags first. Sorry, let's create a category first. mm, Category, and then okay. So we have created that, and it's loading. Okay, then save and go to the data source here. Go to search, and there we can find our checklist folder, and then we can find our category checklist. So if you scroll down here, we can see the facets. So the facets are coming from settings section. I will show you, and then filter title, and yeah, that's fine. So these are the two fields we have to give. So give the facet title as categories, control C and then control V and then save. So let's refresh the page here, and it's not showing anything. So the reason is the facet is empty. So let's use the facet title and then refresh. So now we can see categories and then X. So whenever we have a values in the facet, that time only we can find our title also. So let's work on our facet section. So let's go to the settings first, and then here we can find the facet, and then please create one folder, the facet grouping, I think. Yes, the facet grouping. The folder name is homepage. Okay, so homepage search. So homepage search, and then okay, and then insert, and then here we can create a list facet, because we have a two fields. One is the tag and another one is the category. So one is drop link and another one is multi-list. Definitely it's the list facet. So let's use the list facet, and list facet, and the first one is the category and next one is the tags. Insert, and then list facet, and then tags. Then let's rename it. um, we can give a home in the prefix for find it easily. Then rename, and let's give a prefix home, and then okay. So now you can see all the record properties here, and here I can see the name, facet name and display name, facet filter. Here the field name is the mandatory field, and we have to give it properly. If you see the field here, the field name is category and social tag. Actually, these are the multi-list and drop link. If you give the field name, so the first step is, first we have to create the custom index field for both the social and category tag. So let's create it in the Visual Studio. So if you it's related with the search, so we can create one more feature search, and I think I'm going to create the index field code for multi-list and drop link. Definitely going to create in the foundation, then only I can reuse that. So create a folder first. The folder name is search, and then add a new project, and .NET framework, and let's create it. And next, and go to the source and src, and then foundation. Here we have to create new folder, that is search, and go to search, and then select the folder and give a name like um, foundation, and then Sitecore shades, and dot, and then search. Okay. Then create, let's remove it and create. Open in file explorer and go here and change the name like code, and let's remove it. Go to code and then open it, and right click the web config, and give it to don't none. Okay, then save. And so now it's everything is fine. So let's work on this. Already I have added this code in my another repository, so I'm going to use the same. So first one is, so here if you see the two type of fields, one is multi-list and another one is drop link. So first we will work on this drop link. So for the drop link we can use this reference field, so we can use this code, the reference field computed field. So let's create new folder computed field, right click and then add, and a new folder computed field. And then we can create one more class, add, and add class, and then control V, and then okay. And here we can directly add these classes. Remove it and then add. So let's add the required namespace. I have added the namespace, so it's expecting the Sitecore content search and the Sitecore data field. So let's right click and manage NuGet, and browse, and Sitecore.kernel first. Okay, and then install, and I accept. The next package is Sitecore.content search. Let's click OK, and then I accept. It's installed and go to the file. So now I can see everything is installed, and we are good to go. So here I can see return type and field name, source field, everything is fine. And we have to create our app config file now. So go to the code and then app config, and then open the app config. So let's create the same folder structure, add, and then new folder is include, and then add, the folder name is foundation. Okay, I missed to create a parent folder. The folder is app config, and then move this folder into app config, then okay. And now it looks fine. And let's create this folder, foundation search.config, control C, and then add, and new editor config, no, the new item. And then here we can search config, and then web config, and here we can leave the name. Let's remove this text and then add. Okay, it's my correct file. So go to the raw file, control C, roll control V. So here I have added lot of fields. Definitely we don't need that. So let's remove that. And then remaining sections, we definitely we need that remaining sections. So let's comment this. See, and here we have to create our folder. So scan blog, and then category. Okay, stand block category, and then type is the string, source field is location. Okay, but our source field is let's go to your data source first. Okay, so if I go to the data source, here I can see I'm going to work on this category source field. So let's paste it here, and reference field. What is the reference field? So this is my category, and here you can see all my reference field, and these field are coming from this folder. If you go to one of the item, so here we can find the field name, that is the reference field name. So let's paste it here, and then copy this namespace, control C, and we have to paste it here, and okay, so now it's good. My god. Okay, foundation SitecoreShades dot search. Okay, everything is fine. And code file is ready, configuration file is ready, and then save. Just clean the solution and rebuild it again. Then we can do the gulp command for moving our files from our so for moving our files to www root. So build is succeed, and then view, and then open your terminal, and now we can run the command gulp. So let's wait. It's done. So let's refresh. So my page is reloaded, and then open content editor. To check my app config, go to your instance and go to your app config, and then include and foundation. Okay, my solar configuration file is here, and go to your service, and then go to your solar. This is my solar, and let's restart. Mm, okay, the restart is done. Then close, and go to your control panel, and there definitely we need to do the reindex. So if you like to debug this file, then please keep your debug point here, and then when you run the reindex in the control panel, so that time definitely it will hit here. You can see all the values in the debugging mode. Okay, so my case, I'm not going to do that. If anything is going wrong, then definitely we will do the debugging. So indexing manager, rebuild. Okay, it's done. So go to your solar, and go to your go to your SXA master index. So then try to find your configuration. So try to find your field. So my field name is stand block category, right? So let's try to find. Okay, stand block category is here, and here I can find these are the three fields. But you may think I have five categories. So if you go to the content editor, and here you can find there are five categories in the blog section, but if you see my blogs, you will if you see here, there are three categories only tagged with my blog card. So whatever values are tagged with my blog card, that item only will come to the indexing value. So if you see here, creative ideas, and then html, and then responsive, the same three fields we can find it here. So if you click on this first one, here you can find all the values, like the template name, and then item path. Let me show the item path. Okay, here you can see the item path. So this HTML value, this HTML CSS template value is coming from this particular full path item, that is block or 4 item, and there you can find the value, subtitle, and the details, and the language, everything. And yeah, These are the values we can find in the solar. So now we are good, and now we can configure our field name in the facet section. Go to settings and then facet and then home search and the category. So let's copy this and paste it here, and let me call it to category and then save. So the next step is we have to configure this facet in our data source. So go to your data source and then search, and here we can find our checklist filter, and go to category checklist filter, and here we have to map our category. So home category and then save, and okay, so everything is good, and go here and then refresh. Now I can see categories is not loading. So the issue is we have to define our search signature. The reason is, if you are showing in category, definitely it will come from any of the result. Let's say here we can see the reason blocks. So in the index field value, we can find the values which are tagged with the blocks, right? So there is some connection between our blocks and categories. So we have to define that connection between this post and these category components. So how should I do that? So if you go here, and if you open this component in edit component properties, and here we can find one field the search signature. Let's copy that and paste the same search signature name in the category component also. So let's go to the component, and then here we can find that field, and then save, and then check the page in normal view. Yeah, now I can see it's coming, the creative ideas and HTML. So let's click here. So once I click that, you can see it's automatically adding in the top, and the reason logs also automatically decreased. So the reason is, currently it's showing the blocks which are tagged with this HTML5 section. In case if I choose this responsive template, first I have to go to the home page, and then let's click on the responsive, and now I can see only one block. But I'm thinking like the recent post is not connected with this category. This result section, this left side result sections are connected with our categories. So let's remove this signature, and we can use the signature from this component. So copy the signature, control C, and let's replace the name. Let's replace the name. Go to the signature and then paste, and then okay, and then save. So let's test now. It's loaded, and now I'm going to use the responsive template. And now you can see the reason post is not affected because I am not using the signature value from this post. I'm using it from left side section. So now you can see left side section have only one value. So it's working fine. Definitely I have to work on this design section. So let's compare the design. So if you compare the template HTML with our component HTML, definitely there is lot of difference, because if you see here they have used the UL and LI class, but in our case they have used the div and span class. So definitely we have to do a lot of changes on this component. So at the same time we need a UI developer help also. So I'm going to leave this section, and let's work on this tag section. So the tag also the same, but in the tag or the multi-list field. So definitely we have to create one more index field for that. So if you see the tags here, we can see the multi-list. So we can take a sample code from my repository. So copy this, and And let's create one more class, add, and then class, and then is, and then add, and um, copy this and paste it here, and we have to paste our namespace as well. Okay, now everything is fine. We have to add our field name in the configuration. So added, and then we have to change our class name, and go here and change the class name and the field name also, stand blog, and then this is the blogs, right? Oh, it's the blog tag, so let's give the name, let's blog tag, and source field is the blog tag, and the reference field is, we have to go to our tags, and within the tag we can find that is title, and copy this and paste it here. So everything is fine. We have to move our latest DLL and configuration files into www root. So let's rebuild again, and it succeeds. So go and terminal, and then type cult, and then please wait few minutes for reload our site. To do the solar restart. First we have to do the solar restart. So let's do that first. It's done. Then go to your control panel, and there we need to do the reindex. So let's do the reindex. And check the field name, stand block tag. Okay. So refresh your solar, and then stand block. Refresh. It's not coming. I think there is some issue in the configuration. So let's go to the config include, and then foundation, and open it. I can see the configuration now. What's the issue? And now we can do the debugging for our multi-list field. Control Alt B, and then choose your instance, and then attach, and then OK, and reindex. Now I can see it's coming, and okay, let's remove this. Now the field are coming, and it's the block of 4. Okay, and it's reading this multi-list field. That's good. That's good. Okay, multi-list field is coming, beauty and nature. Mhm. And the total values are so now we can see the multi-list values are beauty and nature. So I think it's these values are coming from our selected field. So let's debug. So the reference field is title, right? So the multi-list field, it's trying to find the title field. Uh, there is some issue. I hope. Okay, it's coming out. Um, mhm. So let's continue, and Control Alt I, and now I can see multi-list value is done, and multi-list value select. Okay, Control C and Control V, and it's returning two values. Okay, uh, it's my bad. Really, I have added the configuration wrongly. So if you see the return values in the Control Alt I section, it's returning two result. But here I am mentioning the return type as the string. So that is the main issue. So we have to give that type as the string collection. So let me find the exact attribute name in the feature, and then training, and code, and app config. Here I can find. Um, so the return type is the string collection. Finally, I found the issue. So Control C and then copy this and then paste it here, and let's do the reindex again. Okay, it's loaded. The index manager and then do the rebuild again. And refresh here. Yeah, now I can see the values. The same. Yeah, here I can find my tags also. It's looking good, and now we are good to go to the tag section. So for that, first we need to create the facets. Go to the facets and then home search, and here we have to mention our field name. Control C. Field name is this one, and we have to create a data source. Go to search and then checklist filter, and then here we have to create one more filter. Then right click and insert checklist filter is tag checklist filter. Okay, and here we have to choose our home tags and then remove the remaining fields. We don't need that, and then save. And go to your experience editor, and we have to add our new facets for tags. So it's refreshed, and go to column components and then add a component here, add, okay, refresh, then click and column and then add, and search and filter checklist and then select. Let's select the tags and then okay, and then we have to give our signature also, that is blog post, I hope. So let's recheck here. mm, Edit component properties and then control C and then cancel, and edit component properties, and here we have to give that okay. And then one more thing is we have to update our sidebar. Okay, then save and refresh here. Okay, now I can find this tag section, um, but I could not find the titles. Okay, we have to update the filter title here, and the title is tag clouds. Go to Psycho and then update and then save and then refresh. Okay, now it's looking good, and let's try to do the filter. Just click that